Before Lil Skies dropped tracks like Signs of Jealousy, Lust, and Red Roses, would team up with Cuff Boys, open for Fetty Wap, and get shoutouts from Danielle Bregoli, where he warned his fans about the dangers of Xans.
Fuck Xannies, y'all niggas stupid. Lil Skies not do drugs, I only smoke weed.
Lil Skies might look like an overnight success story who blew up out of nowhere, but in fact, he's been working at becoming a rapper from a very young age. Like a very young one. Yeah.
I've been handing out mixtapes since I was in 3rd grade. As soon as I moved to Waynesboro, where I live now, I was handing out mixtapes. That's how everybody knew me.
In fact, Lil Skies was just 3 years old when he decided to become a musician, and he was just 4 years old the first time he recorded a song in a professional studio. It wasn't really until his college days that Skies started to see all that hard work pay off. And the song that did it? Well, it may have never have happened if it weren't for the fact that Lil Skies was an avid viewer of one YouTube vlog. Which just goes to show you guys, if you want to make it in the rap game, you gotta keep watching YouTube. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Lil Skies prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. I've also done bios on artists like Lil Xan, Lil Pump, and Lil Peep. Basically, if they're Lil, I've done a video on that. So check those videos out. Also, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter at McCruddenM. Now let's get into this bio. Lil Skies was born Demetrius Foos on August 4th, 1998 in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. But in the 3rd grade, he moved down the road to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania.
It's more of like country, you know what I mean, like east side back road type shit, you know what I mean.
Lil Skies' parents are divorced and he remains connected to his mother and his stepfather, but his dad appears to have been the biggest influence in young Demetrius' life.
So shout out to my mom, shout out to my step pops, you know what I'm saying, shout out to my whole family, man. I rock with y'all hard, I love y'all.
His dad was a musician and was also the first person to introduce Skies to rap. Growing up, his favorite artists were Lil Wayne and 50 Cent. He's also listed Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller, Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, and Mary J. Blige as musical influences. But he actually has a taste for all kinds of music.
I just appreciate all types of music. A lot of people don't have an ear for shit, like they just don't care, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is whack, I'm only listening to this one type. Nah, bro, can't do that shit.
Lil Skies witnessed his dad's love for music and decided he'd try it himself. As it turns out, he would fall in love with music as well, and he never considered any other career path for his future. He was just 3 years old when he committed himself to music. He recorded his first song at Quattro Studios in Hagerstown, Maryland when he was just 4 years old. The song was recorded with a set of twins, and although the original recording is pretty tough to track down, here's an a cappella recording he did with Genius.
Daddy, daddy, are you coming for me? I'm trying to earn. It was some shit like that, but it was like some like sexy, like pretty boy shit. But I was like 4 years old, you feel me?
As with his passion for music, Skies got his stage name from his pops. His father was quite the ladies' man, and his stage name was Dark Skies. The ladies then decided to adapt the name for the son, calling young Demetrius Lil Skies. He kept on pursuing music his entire life. In 3rd grade, he put together his first mixtape, and in high school, he was known as the Rapper Dude. Although according to him, his artistry was still not up to scratch just yet. As he stated, people really used to take me as a joke as far as music goes. But he was by no means a social outcast. He continued, I was popular and always fucked with the seniors, even in the 9th grade. One Lil Skies' friends lost his leg due to a bacterial disease. At the age of 16, he got his first tattoo in honor of him.
It says tomorrow's another day, but it's not promised. It's not like the best tattoo, but it means the most because my friend Shaq caught meningitis in the hospital, almost lost his life. This is the last words he said to me.
Soon he'd be getting all kinds of tattoos, including matching tattoos on the sides of his face, saying fate and destiny to help him stay committed to music.
So it's like, I gotta get it on the side to remind me. It's like some motivation, look into the mirror. Like, nah, I'm destined for this shit, man. I gotta keep going, gotta keep pushing no matter what.
Plus, when you got ink on your face, you're not gonna have an easy time getting a regular job. From what I've heard.
I just told myself I'm not about to hear anything anybody says. I'm just gonna do this shit and do it my way and literally like not care. I didn't listen to nobody, bro. I just did whatever the fuck I wanted.
But despite his bad boy ways, Skies has said, I was a good student too, had straight A's. I think that's why the shorties like me. He's right, guys. I mean, you can be as good as you want at music and sports, but you're really gonna have a hard time with the ladies if you don't keep that report card on fleek. That's me trying to be family friendly. Now, Lil Skies did well enough academically to move on to higher education. He attended Shippensburg University, but after his music career began to take off, he decided to drop out. By this time, Lil Skies was performing regularly and even got the opportunity to open for Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap was cool and shit, that show was cool, but I would say definitely the shows at the Thought a lot over there. Shippensburg.
Right.
Definitely, we had some crazy ass shows over there.
His clearest sign of success, however, was the following he was developing online. He first got onto SoundCloud and YouTube in 2015. He released his first music video for the song Lonely on August 23rd of that year. A number of tracks would be released on his SoundCloud that year. His next music video wouldn't come until March 25th, 2016, and that one was a real bang. Haas would go on to receive 1.4 million plays on SoundCloud and 2.1 million views on YouTube. Tokyo, Kinfolk, and Some Way would all follow on Lil Skies' official YouTube channel, but unfortunately they wouldn't hit the same kind of numbers. Luckily, the folks at Elevator saw something in Lil Skies, and they released the official music video for his song Rude. That video was released in July of 2017 and has since racked up 2.6 million views. With Elevator, Lil Skies would continue to release music videos throughout the summer. There was Off the Goop featuring Sprite Lee and the remix version of that song featuring Polari. Playboy Shawty would follow in October. His next music video was directed by Cole Bennett and would drop on his channel Lyrical Lemonade. Now, if you guys don't know Cole Bennett, he's been a part of the come-up story of a lot of young artists on the rise. He's worked with the likes of Lil Xan, Famous Dex, Ski Mask, Trippie Redd, and Lil Pump. Lil Skies' work with Cole would be no exception, and their first video together would be a massive hit. Roses blew up overnight, but a lot of work went into that track. Also, a bit of luck. As it happened, Lil Skies was a big fan of Cameron Holler and Landon Cube, and had been listening to Lil Skies for a year at this point and played one of his songs in one of his vlogs. So Skies decided to reach out to him through Instagram. Of course, he actually slid into the DMs. Looking to collab. Nothing naughty. Family friendly.
He's like, yo bro, like, I fuck with you hard. He's like, bruh, this is crazy, bruh. We gotta like, he's like, bro, I fuck with you so hard, dog, let's link up. I was like, alright, cool. So
soon after, Landon was shooting a video in Ocean City. Soon Skies went down there too. They linked up, smoked some pot, and got into the studio together. They recorded a song together, but it would not be the last.
I was just checking my email randomly and just found this kid from Chicago named Mino. He just sent me this beat. I didn't even know who he was, so I was like, bet, I'm just gonna check it out.
Skies loved the beat and stayed up all night writing a verse and a chorus to rap to it. He went to record the song in the morning and decided that he should get Landon on the track as well.
This song Red Roses, like me and Landon, we spent weeks on this shit. Like even after we recorded a couple times, going back, making changes, adding sounds, getting it mastered a couple times. Like
Skies kept working away on the song for weeks to get everything right because he was pretty confident that they had a hit on their hands. Lil Skies told Landon right after we recorded it that the song would hit 1 million in a month. Sure enough, that happened. At the time of this recording, Red Roses has 18 million views on YouTube and 11.3 million plays on SoundCloud. Not long after its release, at just 19 years old, Lil Skies would sign to Atlantic Records. Now that's the same label that signed Danielle Bregoli a little while back. And well, she's a big Lil Skies fan. She bumped his music several times, and Lil Skies has said the two have actually since met in the studio. He would go on to drop music videos for Atomic Bomb and Lust with Elevator, and nowadays featuring Landon Cube on Lyrical Lemonade. On his own channel, he would drop Signs of Jealousy, which at the time of this recording has raked in 2.2 million views. For the rest of the story, well, we'll have to wait and see because this is before they're famous. My name is Mike McCrud, thanks for checking out this channel. We do all sorts of celebrity bios here for you guys, and you blew me up on Instagram and Twitter asking for Lil Skies. So that's what I do. I read all your requests, then I do my research and get the video done. Let me know who you want me to document next. Check out our playlist on hip hop and rappers because if you like this video, you'll probably like other ones in there. And I'll see you guys in another video. Yeah, alright, that's good.
Very like thankful, you know, grateful for real, like, cause it just is good when you really love something and then people's loving what you're doing, like that shit's fire.